Is there an easy way to survive in the wild? Surviving in the wild alone can sound very scary, but with the right tools, it can be easier than imagined. Having a reliable tool can be what stands between life and death. Some people here may have been in a situation where having the right materials was vital for surviving. The 5 items that are most crucial for surviving alone would be a hunting knife, a pot and lid, 5 pounds of beef jerky, paracord, and fishing line. A hunting knife is the most necessary tool whenever surviving alone. It has many ways that it can be used. Caitlin McCafferty states in 2016 that a knife can be made into a spear. Having a spear can be very important whenever it comes to killing animals and gathering food for your survival. It is also stated that a knife can help make a bow, which is also good for hunting and capturing food for your survival. A hunting knife can also help to prepare that food that you have captured. It helps to cut and skin the food that you are going to cook. Josh Archer, another well-known survivalist, states in 2019 that it can be used to start a fire. A pot and lid is the next essential item that I have chosen for survival. Michael Tyson states people can only survive 3 days without water. A pot and lid come in handy in that situation because it can be used to store the water that you have found, and it can be used to purify the water so that way you don't catch any diseases or get sick. He stated in 2017 that it can also come in handy for digging. Thirdly, energy and strength are needed to do the work that you'll be needing to do. Nate Klinger, a worker for Golden Valley Jerky, states that jerky is a great source of protein, zinc, and iron. He also states that it can be easily carried. It can be torn and hidden easily, which is what makes beef jerky an essential item for surviving in the wild alone. And it also will come in handy whenever you get there and you can't capture food maybe, or it's struggling. It's kind of a backup that you can use whenever you're really hungry. Then I have also chosen a paracord. This is the most versatile tool that you will need whenever surviving in alone. It can be used for shelter. Ryan Dodson, a writer for the Survival Dispatch, says that paracord will help to secure branches together and can allow the raising of a bear bag. He stated this in 2018. A bear bag is something that you can use to store food and kind of raise up so that way animals will not eat your food that you've got. He states that different weapons that can be created for hunting and fishing, and a few examples of this are a hand line, which is a fishing tool, a trout line, and it can also be connected to a fishing pole or to make a snare for catching animals on land. A hunting knife paired with a paracord is how you would create a spear, which is an essential item for surviving in alone. Lastly, you will need a 300-yard roll of nylon fishing line. Mason Cosby, an astounded survivalist, states in 2014 that it can be used as a tourniquet, an element in building shelter. It could also repair fabric and be used to create a snare. These 5 items are exactly what is needed to survive in Mongolia, Asia, and outlast the other competitors, which can help solve many problems. A pot and lid, which would be used for hydration, 5 pounds of beef jerky, which would be used to maintain energy, a 550 paracord, which is the most versatile and essential item that you will need, a hunting knife, which has many ways of use, and fishing line, which will help to capture food. If anyone finds themselves in a survival type situation, I hope they will take into consideration the points that have been made about these 5 items. Thank you.